Hey Jason, this is James down in Georgia. I wanted to make a quick video to kind of show you the project that I'm working on and show you kind of where I'm at in the process. It's an 85 early model. I've had it for about 2 years now, and just kind of wanted to do a walkthrough around the car and inside the motor engine compartment, so you can kind of get a visual to go along with what I've been talking to you on the phone. Jason, I kind of started from the beginning, just kind of a shotgun approach. Just started removing body panels. I got it up on blocks, took the wheels off, just kind of going at everything at one time. Early on, I had the engine was running, and you know the problems I've ran into since then, but I have done the most amount of work on the engine compartment itself. I basically took everything off the block that you could possibly take off without removing the block from the body itself. I've got a scat blast cabinet which I've used to clean everything, sandblast everything that's come off the block, and replaced just about all the hoses, J-boot, new AFM, took the brake booster off, sandblasted it, decided to paint it back red just for a little dash of color, replaced all the vacuum lines, new ignition coil, new distributor wires. Let me walk around the car a little bit. Took the fuel rail off. Got new attachments for all the fuel rail. New spark plugs, new fuel injectors. Like I said, new vacuum lines throughout. And before the car stopped running, you know, everything was attached. The vacuum lines were all good. So that's another part of my mystery why things just kind of quit running on that part. As far as the wheels, I got new brake discs, brake pads, and redone all 4 wheel wells, I guess you could say. New brake drums on the back. I've got the front quarter panels off, the hood off, the sunroof off, the rear hatch off. And I've done a little bit of body work, as you can see, trying to strip it down. As far as the inside of the car, I basically gutted it, taking the dash out, so I just kind of have haphazard all the wiring. Left everything in the wiring attached that required to start the car and keep the motor running. But sanded down a little bit in the rear compartment. Tried to put some base coats of paint just for cosmetic reasons. Gonna require a good bit of body work. My daughter's little message. Kind of speed me up, fix me please. Get a little bit better view on the interior. Like I say, I've got my tack hooked up, but as far as tack bounce on ignition, still can't get a signal there. But the car's in generally good shape. One exception, I got one breakthrough on the floor pan on the driver's side, which it doesn't look like rust, it just looks like it's split. But I think a good welding shop could probably tack this back for me without having to do any major pan cutouts or anything like that. But as far as the body goes, that's really the only place that needs any kind of major repair done to it. But I think that I'd gotten it looking fairly good on the engine compartment wise. And the only reason that I did the oil cooler and oil pump work was because I had a oil leak on the front right corner, which now, since it hasn't been running, I haven't been able to turn it back on to see if I fixed that. So what I'd like to do, it's been about 24 hours since I tried to start it over. I'm going to get the camera on the tripod and try to turn it over, and hopefully the audio will catch kind of that sputter that I've been telling you about. And so you can at least kind of hear what it sounds like when it's being turned over. I'm going to try to turn it over now, Jason, so maybe you can kind of see. Okay, Jason, it didn't really do the noise that time, but usually it'll make a pop 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 sound when you turn it over. Sound, and you know, you can hear the different 4 cylinders trying to combust, and you know, you get one little good puff of smoke out of the exhaust, and I don't know if it's too much fuel through the ejectors or whatever, it's flooding. It's kind of what we've been talking about, what's going on here. But hopefully, maybe the video, if the sound was good, you can see that it's freely turning over. It's just not combusting. So hopefully this video helps. Appreciate it, man.